The vast, rolling grasslands of the Serengeti offer a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see nature's most exotic animals. But where we're going, there are only a few cows. This is no ordinary travel show, but the world's weirdest day trip. We've packed a suitcase with 10,000 euros and sent two plucky people to spend it. Former world heavyweight boxing champion David Haye and comedian Seann Walsh are taking up this uniquely twisted challenge. Spend 10,000 euros in a distant corner of Ireland in just 24 hours.
Look, that's steaming. You know, say steaming pile of cow shit. That. I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture of that. It's
You're taking a picture of that?
It's steaming.
Who are you going to send that to?
On Instagram.
Hi, Mum. I'm at Cork.
Remind me to unfollow David's Twitter account. They could have the time of their lives with this small fortune. Just imagine what they could do with it in one magnificent day. Of course, we're not going to make it easy for them.
The rules. The money should be spent on experiences and not be given away.
OK, so we've just got to get people to do things.
You must not spend more than 10% of the total on any one experience. So much for your idea of going to a strip club and caning it all on that.
Yeah.
Any spend that goes against the spirit of the challenge may be vetoed.
No drugs.
Maybe if we just sat here paying people to kick over these cows or something, that would be against the service. It's not about kicking over cows, is it?
Celebrity cow tipping. Now there's a format waiting to be made. The final rule is a bit of a puzzle.
Lid beide lach.
It's Gaelic. Let's have fun.
That's the idea. But working out how to spend the cash won't be as straightforward as it first seemed. Still, we haven't left them entirely on their own.
Following three people are going to help us
Mick.
spend money.
Mick? That's a rather Irish name, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. By the way, none of them can help you get a lift into town right now, and they don't yet know the details of your spending mission.
How are you supposed to get out of here, then? There's no cow. Can you ride a cow?
I'm out of here before they attack us.
Don't run away from a wild animal. You get chased down and...
But
Thanks to that caseload of cash, their next 24 hours will pack in experiences you simply won't find in the guidebooks. What could possibly go wrong?
What the fuck is this?
Seann and David have flown 358 miles from London to Ireland's County Cork in a plane. Their 24-hour quest to pump a much-needed 10,000 euros into the local economy begins.
Oh, stop.
How far is it into town?
About 3 miles.
What he means is, in a sort of more polite way, is, could you somehow get us into town? And we pay you, like a taxi, please.
I got 50 euros here for your good self as a tip for giving us a lift into town. Can we climb up somewhere?
All right. Well, I really hope this doesn't suit me.
It's not quite a Rolls-Royce Phantom.
No, it's not even a sort of 94 bus from Shepherd's Bush.
I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make this.
There's no...
5 miles like this. How many miles an hour does this drive? 30 miles an hour? Yeah. Is there any particular reason why you're driving 3 right now?
Cork, Ireland's second city. Famous for tragic endings, it was the Titanic's final port of call, and great beginnings. It's the birthplace of Graham Norton and Roy Keane. That's his statue, I believe. It's also a great place for a nice cup of tea.
Hello, how are you?
Hiya.
Hiya, how are
What's your
things,
name?
guys? Fiona.
What's the
How
most
are you?
expensive thing you have on this menu?
The roast beef sandwich, yeah.
Roast beef. What's that going to set us back in euros?
It's Oh, $6.95.
$6.95.
Very expensive.
I like to put some food away, but I'll have to really go some to make a dent in our
Yeah.
purse for that.
Okay.
You could order one of everything.
But I'd have to eat it all. It's not as simple as I thought.
Yeah.
How do I spend? I spend a lot of money, man. I don't know what I spend it on. Nothing to show for it as well.
Transport, Oyster cards usually. In London, it's a lot easier. Hotels.
Always a good shout. So presidential suite, a presidential suite. You can't be rolling.
Exactly, yeah.
A king suite over crap.
Yeah.
You got to
If they've got one in Cork.
See what I've always wanted. It sounds stupid. You know, I've always wanted to have a party. You know, when you have a small person wearing a sombrero, with a messy hat, and then have like nachos all round in there. I don't know why. And then put like the salsa dip on the top.
See, first things first, we're going to find a small person, sombrero, nachos.
Nachos. Don't know why, but it just seems like it's the right thing to do.
I'm so glad I'm doing this with you. Right, let's do this.
Put the bromance on ice, Sean. There's money that needs to be spent. 15 hours of darkness are about to descend, and so far the new buddies have only spent a pitiful €53. Ah, their fans have got wind of their arrival. Well, David's have.
You want a picture?
Can I get a photo, please?
You can, but I'll have to pay you €10 to have a picture
Yes.
with you. I want a picture of you, so I'm going to pay you €10 for the privilege.
I'm just going to stand in the background like a bit of a weirdo.
Neat footwork from David. He's turned the situation into a spending opportunity.
It's nice just standing in the background awkwardly. There'd be nice photos, you know, them and David and me just in the background going... €10.
He's what?
Well done.
Oh, damn. Big unit.
Can't just do that all day. Otherwise, you're going to have to form a very big queue for us to spend 10,000.
It's high time they called the first of their 3 local contacts.
Hi, Mick.
Yeah,
How?
what's
What?
happening?
Oh, what's happening? Yes.
He said, want some bling.
Yeah, want some bling. Basically, we've got your number here, and we've been told by some laminated paper that you can help us.
Precious time wasted trying to understand Mick. It's only 4 p.m, but it's midwinter, so daylight's already out for the count.
So where can we meet you, Mick? The Roaring Donkey.
Roaring Donkey is.
We'll be there shortly. Shortly's good, isn't it?
It's better than Longley.
Yeah.
It could be very lonely.
What's his name?
Jack.
Of course you can.
We do the hands.
So what's your name?
Callum.
Callum.
Do you know who I am? No.
Okay, you ever heard of Jesus Christ? Who here knows where the Roaring Donkey is? Where, come on, young lady. Yeah. How big's your car? Could it fit all of us and these people?
baby. You know they're just going to drive off, right? Can't believe we're getting
it's a lot.
lift off a mother.
Nah, you get used to it after a while. It has its perks.
I'm no lip reader, but I think Sean just said help me. Hitching a lift in a mummy cab is unlikely to burn too big a hole in their €10,000. And the journey to Mick's Roaring Donkey uses up another 40 priceless minutes of spending time.
Okay.
How much do I hear?
51.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much. It was one of the best lifts.
No big compliment, given that was compared to a tractor.
Mick.
No sign of Mick.
Who wants a drink? Okay.
Right, let's get an order in.
Stick your hand up if you want Murphy's.
Just shout over if you want anything else.
Any peanuts? Any peanuts? Any crisps?
Pringles.
Any pork scratchings up in?
You like a cup of tea?
A cup of tea in the Roaring Donkey? Get out, we don't want your kind in here. Mick's been hiding behind the bar.
What's your finest red wine you have?
Sauvignon.
What year?
Cabernet.
What sort of year we're talking?
It could be yesterday's, or it could be last year's or this year's, I'm not sure.
What is the damage?
€255 or 500 sterling.
Right, yeah.
Maybe they should spend some money getting that final rule translated.
So
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick one. Just wondering if there's anybody in here who speaks Gaelic.
Brilliant.
If you manage to do it,
Yeah.
you'll do well, you'll get what's coming to you.
Yeah.
But if you fail, and Tarry Gigler have to spend all the money, tá cailúnt in on it. There's a major loss in store.
It looks like they could be facing the Mother Teresa of all forfeits.
If you don't spend all that money, you'll have to put on the habit and do the river dance with me.
We need to spend the money.
Okay, we need to spend money.
So, if they don't spend all 10,000, the heavyweight boxer and the light middleweight comedian will be prancing a jig in downtown Cork dressed like Julie Andrews. Luckily, one of Mick's regulars, also called Mick, is happy to share his encyclopedic knowledge of Cork.
It was Titanic's last port of call.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fucking great, guys.
Last place that it came here. Well, we didn't build it. You know, it was built in Northern Ireland.
You got service there, didn't it, before it went out?
There's a fee, obviously.
In the centre of the harbour is a place called Spike Island.
That sounds good.
There had been a prison there, and there's all sorts of stories about the paranormal out there, about hauntings. There's people have related all sorts of dreadful, horrendous stories of images, of noises, sounds,
You know, you want a noise,
of people pulling at your clothes, all sorts of things, you know.
So they successfully offloaded 350 euros in the Roaring Donkey. The challenge now, to turn a haunted prison island and a sinking ship into spending opportunities.
We're looking to hire some paranormal investigators. Do you do that? Brilliant. So what should we do? Should we meet you at the harbour?
The port.
Meet you at the harbour. Brilliant. Are you bringing Bill Murray? You're gonna have to do the boat thing.
But isn't this the same port that the Titanic left before it went down?
Yeah, yeah.
Need a band to play as the ship goes down. They can play the Titanic music.
Perfect.
What was that? How'd that song go? Yeah, definitely don't play that one.
No, all right, fine.
We're going on a trip to Spike Island and we need a band. We need some music as we're going. Well, I'm going to Spike Island. I love it, all day long. That's it.
20 hours to go and just over 9 grand left to spend. David Haye and Seann Walsh are on a 24-hour adventure, racing to spend 10,000 euros on unusual experiences in County Cork. Though I'm not sure there's any other kind. It's not going to be as easy as it sounds. They must pay the going rate, they can't spend over £1,000 on any one thing, and they can't own anything at the end. 19 hours and 48 minutes left, and just over 9 grand left to spend. Frankly, it's pathetic. If David and Sean can't spend it all, they'll be forced into some very public river dancing, dressed as nuns, Sister Big and Sister Hairy. The 2013 World Ghost Convention was held in Cork, so it's only proper that the county should have its own paranormal investigation team. Or, as they really hate being called,
Ghostbusters!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Sean, we spoke.
On the phone.
Yes.
Anyway, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you?
Hello.
How long have you guys been doing this?
Oh, about 6 years. Yeah.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Where are your proton packs? I thought you'd have like the packs
We're
that.
at home for tonight.
Okay.
We decided to go a bit low
We're not going
key,
to
so
kill
we
them,
just
mate.
have
We're
our
not killing anything.
No, we don't kill. No.
Yeah, you can't kill the undead.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do your thing.
Perfect.
Is it going to be a ferry? Is it a boat?
I was hoping it was going to be some sort of cruise. Sort of, you know, champagne.
How about that boat? You know the one in what's it called? Miami Vice, where we took that boat over to Cuba to get that.
That's very us.
Yeah, slow mo shot. Us there with the wind and the.
Exactly, yeah.
123 passengers boarded the Titanic from this jetty in 1912. Let's hope no one ends up in the drink on this crossing.
500 for someone to dive in that water and stay in the water for a minute, swimming around. Hey!
Honestly, that is definitely not in the spirit of the challenge. And it's probably the nearest any of those ghostbusters have ever been to an actual dead person.
Can he swim? Was that ever confirmed?
Yeah, loving that, loving your work. Oh. And his hat stayed on as well. How cool is that?
I feel bad. Do you feel bad?
I feel great. That's really made my night. It really does.
A trip from the Titanic's last port of call to the haunted prison island costs €400 return. If they return. Who am I kidding? Of course they'll return.
And you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Hiring 8 musicians was their first really shrewd move. Maybe the Spendathon won't be a total Titanic disaster. With no time to waste, David and Seann have paid to open Spike Island overnight. This spooky place was Ireland's answer to Alcatraz.
Ghostbusters, what are you feeding the birds in Cork? Look at this! What is going on?
As well as seagulls with diarrhea, Spike Island is widely reputed to be home to the ghosts of dead convicts.
What the fuck is this? Why is there a gate shutting?
Oh, they were being locked in.
Is this going to end up like one of those Channel 5 shows, you know, it's night vision and I end up going, Dah!
The Cork paranormal investigators cost €250 each. They will be paid only when they've completed a thorough investigation.
Goddamn, there's a lot of kit you guys got on. Get all the gizmos.
Their kit is expensive, but whether they find any ghosts remains to be seen.
This piece of equipment is called an ovulus.
What does that mean?
The piece of equipment itself generates white noise. The theory is that a ghost or a spirit can manipulate the white noise and communicate through that.
Most paranormal phenomena have been reported in this one godforsaken cell.
Is there any spirit people here wants to communicate with us tonight? Any messages that you want to relay to your families, anything at all?
Can you try and shout something really loud if there is somebody present?
Do you know where we could get a really good latte?
Any decent strip clubs in the area?
Yes, I can take you there.
Midnight, the witching hour, has come and gone. But so far, the ghosts are a no-show.
If there's somebody here, can you please make some sort of a sound for us?
Oh my fuck. Yeah, that was. I want to cry. I can't look up again. Oh my God.
We do like to have a bit of fun as well.
Yeah, there's a cheddar.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
15.5 hours to go and just shy of €6,000 left to spend. David and Seann are now more than a third of the way through their mission. But as it still won't be daylight for another 7 hours, it's time to start thinking big.
I am cold.
Roasting.
I am looking forward to this. This looks normal now, like a normal thing. Very nice.
It looks lived
Lovely,
in.
isn't it?
Yeah, is it good in there?
Gorgeous.
It's lovely.
Hey there, mate, you all right?
How may I help you this evening, gentlemen?
Do you happen to have any big luxury sort of presidential suites?
I certainly do.
We're not lovers.
Perfect. Would you like to try a homemade fudge?
Homemade fudge, yes,
fudge.
please. Just...
Thank you.
An Irish delicacy.
Oh, so it's going to get me drunk then?
Yeah.
Great.
After you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh, thank you.
Oh, right, make me look bad. That was right. Nice trick.
I'll see what done there, yeah.
Thank you.
After you, you're very welcome.
You know, it's quality when you've got a little cane at your disposal.
This is exactly what my living room looks like. Yeah. It's very me.
Is it for you? Good.
Yeah.
You have 2 bathrooms, his and hers. You get to choose in this situation.
It's all right. Whoa!
Oh, God, that's all.
I don't know if I can do all that.
David Haye and Seann Walsh have been sent to Cork and given 24 hours to spend €10,000, with nothing to show for it at the end but unusual experiences. Fail, and they'll be river dancing in downtown Cork, dressed as nuns. They may have paid for Cork's most luxurious suite, but there's no time to sleep in it. They've got less than 13 hours to go, and still €5,000 to spend. Tough call.
I don't know what to do.
I know.
I'm knackered. It's late.
Put in Cork 24 hours in Google.
It's just going to be Cork off licenses, isn't it? 24-hour things.
No things, just 24-hour Cork.
Things to do?
No, just Cork 24 hours.
All right, fine. Hang on. 24-hour fancy dress.
24 hours?
24 hours.
I believe you.
We'll rent costumes. We'll just rent loads of costumes. We don't have to wear them. We'll just rent loads.
Wake some people up in this hotel. Phone some random numbers and say, do you want to come and...
Let's try this first.
Okay.
Let's ring this first.
Hello?
Hello? Is that the fancy dress place? Shop?
Yeah, the party company here in Cork.
And you're open?
Oh, we're open 24 hours a day.
Why? How much call do you get at 5 a.m. for a party? Just wondering.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? How's it going?
Sorry for waking up so early.
No worries, no worries. How you doing?
You look well awake.
Happy days.
Yes,
always awake.
Much more awake than me.
Party.
Cool.
I bet they're...
Well, we're nearly sold out tonight because we had such a busy night with parties.
It wasn't... I'm a little underwhelmed. I was expecting...
There weren't photos like this on the website, I'm going to be honest.
They all looked a bit more professional.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We just came from a big bash down the road and they took 2,000 costumes off us.
OK, we'll have everything.
All of them? Can we have all of them?
You might as well.
It's going to be a big party.
You might as well.
What are you drinking?
I'll have a Guinness.
Guinness?
Same Guinness.
Same Guinness. Oh, fantastic. I see why you two together. I like that.
At least you didn't come out with a pair of boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
It may be 2:30 in the morning, but it's Friday night, and members of a local gym are still partying away in a back room.
Sorry to interrupt you, but how would you guys fancy getting paid off the bat? I want to get that there to go and drink some more, but while drinking, putting some silly outfits on.
They've hired some guests. Now they can spend their remaining €750 booze budget.
Mr. Haye, Mr. Walsh.
Here you are.
Hello.
I'm a generous guy. I didn't charge you for the coke.
No, do charge us for the coke, please.
You are.
Every guest who shows up in one of the costumes gets paid €40, roughly 4 times what each of those costumes is actually worth. That's €520 spent on making random strangers look ridiculous. That is most definitely in the spirit of the challenge.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
How are you, mate? You good?
Right, you look beautiful. Hello, you alright?
Party swinging, but Seann and David still need to spend the remaining €3,800.
Oh, you go.
Can I just say, drink responsibly.
We need to come up with real clever ways of paying you to do something. I was thinking about...
I'll give you a fight.
OK, how about I punch you in the stomach for €100?
How about an arm wrestling?
OK, he wants to do it.
Go on, Lukey, boy.
Don't kill me.
Also, there's another thing is you've got to close your eyes as well, so you don't know when it's going to come. So put this on, put this on, so you don't know exactly when it's coming. That's the worst.
That's my wife.
Here you go, so I'm just even touching it.
fucking punch off, David.
This is...
Oh, no.
This is...
Try to relax. Try to relax.
Calm down.
Have you done any boxing before? You took it. So who's next? Who's next? We do this all night long. I love this.
So, let it be known, the final punch of David Haye's boxing career was landed on a mermaid.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Rob.
4:30 a.m. and the best idea their addled brains can concoct is a 26-round arm wrestling contest.
This is amazing.
I think David Haye is awesome.
To see someone like that coming to Cork and us being involved, it's very
yeah, exactly, yeah. And he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I have no idea who Seann Walsh is, though.
He's Seann Walsh. The clue's in the name.
There he is. That's the lad. This is right. He's in it as well, this lad.
I'm going for a fag.
You want to do something, because you're doing fuck all in this documentary anyway.
Said the grown man in the foam leprechaun suit. David and Seann may have run out of money spending ideas, but the party doesn't run out of steam for another worryingly cheap 90 minutes. With barely 7 hours left to dodge the river dancing nun forfeit, they've got over $2,000 to get through, and, thanks to the fancy dress guests, they've only had a couple of hours sleep.
I reckon there's a leprechaun.
They felt
a bloke with an afro, glasses. What was it? A guy dressed as a cop. I reckon.
Bumblebee. There's a bumblebee, right?
A bumblebee in jail.
Yeah.
Now, Scott, please let me out, please. I'm really sorry for last night. I really regret it. I was being a lagger.
The case isn't just stuffed with money. It also holds the contact details of their 3 local experts.
I'm making sure you're not doing anything behind my back. I'm paranoid now. Hi, is that Dara? Yeah. Ah, taxi service.
Oh, fantastic. What colour is it?
Could you come? What colour's your car?
I don't like green cars.
He doesn't like green cars. Gold?
I can work with gold. Gold's good.
David can work with gold.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
How are you doing, sir?
Hey, nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
You're right, good. Could you take us around Cork and just sort of...
How about we want you for the day. We want you exclusive.
All the expensive places.
Exclusive. We don't want you looking at anyone else.
What do you do with yourselves, you know?
I do a bit of boxing.
Is it sort of amateur boxing you do, or...?
I boxed for the heavyweight championship in the world against a guy who was 7'2", 25 stone.
Whoa!
He was a big Russian lad. He was fought him in Germany. He was shown by billions of people around the world.
And did you win?
Yeah, I did. I beat him, so I became the heavyweight champion of the world. Yeah.
I was a world champion once.
What was that?
I was a world champion debater.
Mass debater.
What would you like to do? Where would you like to go?
All right then. It's what day is it today? Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday is Cork's day for a veritable Irish triathlon of hurling, road bowling and dog sprinting. An hour from Cork, the outlying village of Lislevan is its historic hub.
I'd really like to get rid of some of this change, if we could.
The John Motson of these traditional sports is their 3rd contact, pub landlord Joe.
David, pleased to meet you.
You too.
The local sports may be ancient, but they're organised as meticulously as the Champions League.
Go on front.
I had 2 lovely ladies beat me.
First up, hurling, Irish hockey. Traditionally followed by Guinness and more hurling.
So tell us more about the hurling. What are the rules?
The rules are there is no rules.
Yeah. Thank you.
Simon, welcome to Barry Road pitch.
Right.
David, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tom, Sean,
and
David.
David.
Tom.
Pleased to meet you. And this is Paddy Murphy, secretary of the club. Paddy, David.
Paddy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, David.
Oh, whoa. I'm going to show you guys how it's done. I've got Irish blood. Yeah, I'd step back if I was you.
First time.
Oh!
That's doing it standing still. You'll have to do that when there's pressure on you.
Me and sport, we don't really get on.
For Xbox. There's 6-year-olds inside and 7-year-olds inside I know can do them skills, you know?
Watching football, I can do that.
Gaelic football.
No, just
watching football.
Watch, I'm quite good. If you just sort of sit there like that, and you just have a phone, you ring dominoes, and they come around and they give you a pizza, and you just sort of watch it. You don't even have to watch it. If you just stare at the television, you don't even have to consider what's happening. That's why I just stare and think about all the mistakes I've made in my life.
Hurling may be the fastest sport on grass, but the lesson isn't. It's a long hour of intensive tuition.
I like the way I've been pushed out of this.
That's your first point and forward from Barry Road.
There you go.
Right.
Persuading the committee to open up the club specially cost €200.
It's one thing getting hit with a stick. It's another thing getting hit with a stick while you're cold. You know, when you're warm, you can sort of take a dig, but when you're cold and you get a dig, it kind of makes it
Yeah.
same sort of thing. See, that hurt.
Yeah, fucking too right.
The second part of the Irish triathlon, terrier racing, is about to begin. Overall, Sean and David still have €2,000 left to spend.
So we'll be betting on the shittest dog to come first, because it's going to lose, and if it loses, we lose our money, which means we win.
The boys are getting the hang of the challenge now, but is it too little too late?
The smart money for me is on these little ones.
By which David means the smart, stupid money.
200 on the little things.
On the little things.
Yeah.
You're betting 200.
200 on these little
Bing,
ones.
bing, bong, 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 bing, bang.
You ready?
These other dogs better win.
Betting €200 on the smaller dogs may seem like a surefire money loser, but the odds are 8 to 1, and a win would land them with an unwanted €1,600.
1, 2.
Who's the winner, John?
Result! They lost!
Looks like they lost 200.
Yeah.
Especially as one didn't even start.
Part 3 of the Irish triathlon is road bowling. To be sure it is. This sport dates back to the 17th century, pre-cars. And there's an official league.
I'm gonna bet you. How much I'm bet you? 200. I can do it further than you can.
I got your coat. There's the ball. Just sort of turned into the guy that holds stuff.
Under the rules, David and Sean have a gambling limit of €1,000. So that's 400 bet and lost so far.
Let it go, have fun, let it go. Don't make the gate.
David's competitive instincts make him a contender for an unwanted payout. Luckily, David's narrowly beaten.
There you go, my friend. There you go.
That's good. Thanks a million.
No problem.
Thanks. Cheers. How about another bet, except this time you use your weaker hand.
Come on, hit this up now. Stand at the line now.
Just, so no run up. Yeah.
That's rubbish. But is it rubbish enough?
But I don't actually want to win this. Thank you. Thank you. You're like the coach from Rocky. I couldn't have done it without you. Cheers.
Disaster. Sean shouldn't have listened to the coach. He's won €200.
Yeah. Everyone sort of missed the point, but... Coach, there's your 20%.
No.
Serious, take the money. Take the money. You're my
Coach won't even accept a cut.
double or nothing. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I do.
They may be desperate to lose, but they must try, or it won't be in the spirit of the challenge.
Odds, you're back!
I'm happy with that.
Good shot.
Where are the dogs racing?
Come on. Yeah.
Success, kind of. David's lost and wiped out Sean's win.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Was that 100? Can you just count that? I'm not sure how much I gave you.
Yeah. You're honest. You haven't 50.
The upshot of this sporting dementia is 2 hours left to go and €550 to offload. Well done, chaps. David Haye and Seann Walsh are close to the end of their spending challenge in Ireland. The triathlon's finished, and our heroes have just 90 minutes left to complete the challenge and spend their remaining €550. Stuck behind a tractor, it's looking bleak. But at least Dara's taxi is still at their disposal.
The more people there are around, the more chance we can.
I'd quite like to, I know this isn't a good attitude, I'd quite like to just see some shops.
I like some food, you hungry?
I'm starving.
Cork is known as the Rebel County, and it seems like the 500,000 rebels who live there are all driving to the shops.
What's going on with this traffic here?
This is regular, rush hour traffic.
David and Sean have no choice but to abandon the cab in search of a quick spending opportunity.
We'll pay someone to strip
Pay
off.
someone to tell us jokes. I never get to hear jokes. Let's pay someone else to tell us jokes.
Well, we've got about an hour now
Let's do
to
that.
get it done. Let's just do it.
Excuse me, do you know any jokes? Do you know any jokes?
Joke.
Could you tell us a joke?
I suppose I could think
And we'll pay you. Now, we'll pay you.
Okay. I'm very well, thank you.
Good,
All's good. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Good. Right, something clean, yeah?
No, you don't have
Doesn't
to
have to be
It goes
clean.
out after the watershed, so...
So this lad, he's stuck on a desert island for 20 years.
Okay.
And not seeing no one, sight nor soul for 20 years.
Okay.
Next of all, he wakes up one morning and he spots a silhouette of a blonde crashed out on the beach.
Oh,
right?
snap.
So he goes down, gives her a little shake. Who is it? Pamela Anderson.
Fantastic.
The joke's not exactly a one-liner, and they can't pay him until he gets to the end.
He goes, well, yeah, I've been here for 20 years. I could do with a jump.
Okay.
So he goes, not a hope.
If he gets to the end.
He's happy. So anyway, he turns around one day and he goes, come here, I could ask you another favour. And she went like, all right, no, but nothing strange. He goes, look, I just have some men's clothes here I'd like you to dress up in.
Okay.
So she dresses up in the
3
men's
minutes.
clothes anyway. Next of all, he pulls out a false moustache, puts the false moustache on her, back up towards me. She goes,
4 minutes.
and she goes, trust me, no, man, this is nothing weird. So she goes to the
5 minutes. No joke. And nor is his.
Next of all, he just walks past her, stops and goes, hey, David, are you getting on, man? Are you well? And she's like, yeah. Come here. You'll never guess what I'm fucking these days.
Very good. They've got 55 minutes left to spend the remaining €500, or they'll be river dancing in downtown Cork dressed as nuns.
Thank you.
And, to make matters worse, Taximan's back with an unwelcome refund for last night's dive dare.
500 for someone to dive in that water and stay in the water for a minute, swimming around.
Bad news. The going rate for jumping in the sea is €150. You've overpaid. It's against the spirit of the challenge. Here's €350. Sorry.
Are you joking? Who sets this going rate for jumping in a freezing sea?
Jumping in the sea is not €150.
That's way more than that.
Disaster! That €350 refund is a body blow.
We're in traffic. This is good. Dara, do you know any jokes?
Oh, God, I wish I had a joke.
You must have a joke. It's Ireland.
This traffic is a joke.
Yeah, but I'm not paying you for that.
I know. I can do impressions.
Can you?
Yeah. I'm Rocky Balboa. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you get up and keep moving forward.
I really can't pay you for that effort.
I'm getting, no.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Sorry?
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
That was brilliant! Come on, Kermit the Frog. That was
It's
good.
a bit before my time, I think, Kermit the Frog.
Maybe it's David who's the Muppet. There are only 47 minutes of spending time left.
Ebert, Ernie, Ebert.
Fantastic.
I don't know,
That's really good.
I can't.
I could do Bane. I could do Bane for The Dark Knight Rises.
Bane,
You know,
yeah.
I am Bane, here to destroy Cork and turn Cork into ashes.
Okay, Captain, we can break the laws of physics.
What?
Not one of Dara's impressions impressed David enough to earn a cent. After overpaying for the dive dare, he's gone to the other extreme.
I just want to win this challenge, to be honest.
We're going to win the challenge, but we're going to need more from you. You're getting down, come on, imagine it's the 12th round.
I'm fading now.
Yeah, you're faded, come on.
Is there any good live singing in there?
You're in the company of the singing taxi driver. When I was young and I was in my day, sure I'd steal what woman's heart there was a way.
Bravely, they endure another few songs, with Dara paid enough to cancel out the refund.
It will come true.
By the time he's done, they have 12 minutes to spend €500.
Lady, you two come here, one sec. Ladies, come here. You got a joke? I'll pay you for your jokes. Time is against us here. Think about it.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Do you know that one?
Get to the other side.
No, could you
No, you tell us how you just killed the punchline.
This isn't working.
Sing the French national anthem.
So the Marseillaise?
I don't know what it's called. Anything. Yeah, but all of that. Come on, and you... Yeah, that's it. Sean.
I think I've heard this one. It's great.
Thank you very much, that was great.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Now, with less than 2 minutes to spare, David risks all on a €300 bet. It's a desperate strategy.
I bet you €300 that you couldn't open 10 of them in a minute 15. A minute 15. A minute 15. €300.
I'll give it a go.
3, 2, 1, go.
It could be game over. If the fishmonger fails, they'll have €600 and no time to spend it.
That's one down. No, look at him, he's struggling. All the pressure's getting to him. That's 15 seconds gone.
That is...
I'm actually rooting for you to win this. I want to give you this €300. That's 40 seconds, come on. Oh, you really got to speed this up now.
We could soon be witnessing the most buttock-clenching performance in a nun costume since Sister Act 2.
10 seconds left, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. He done it. Hang on, look at that. Oh, look, kept it to the wire.
They've done it! Hang on, that's not Sean.
I can now go home.
After 24 hours, with hardly any sleep or proper food, it's time to end the Hunger Games.
Done it.
Well done.
Yeah!
Let's do it.
Huh? See you.
2 full Irish. That is much harder than Mock the Week.
I've had a lot of fights that are less grueling than that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm being serious.
People love the haymaker.
Oh.
I think if it was me on my own, I'd probably be sitting here with €998. So, I meant €9,998. I'd be sitting here with 900. I'm so tired!
The adrenaline that this gave you, the rush, was, I'd say it was on par with becoming heavyweight champion of the world.
In just 24 hours, they've held a gig of titanic proportions and hunted ghosts in Ireland's answer to Alcatraz. They've punched mermaids and been dissed by leprechauns. They've bowled cannonballs through a village and lost a dog sprint. They've been serenaded by an unimpressive impressionist and heard Ireland's longest joke. But most importantly, they've spent every penny and won't have to river dance dressed as nuns.
Here is your reward, a luxury facial massage with Irish tripe. That's that.
It's disgusting.
So this is tripe.
Yeah, go on, eat it. Go on. That's disgusting. Are you really eating that?
No, I'm not going to spit it out.
Hello, how are you?
Hiya.
You're right.
We're going to be looking after you this evening for your patients.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
So I'm used to people punching me in the face, so this is it's a right step up for me.
I think people of Cork just enthusiastic about life.
They're very, very, very happy people.
Happy people.
Happy people. Everyone, they can't do enough for you.
I would say, however, quite a few of them look as if, when you're talking to them, they're being electrocuted and they're trying to keep it a secret.